Von Miller has a torn ACL and will miss the remainder of the 2022 season. During surgery, it looks like they took a look just to look at everything, and it is an ACL tear for Von Miller, and he is going to be out the remainder of this season. An emergency press conference here. Best player, biggest acquisition the Buffalo Bills have brought in a decade or more. Von Miller is going to be out for the remainder of this season. This is big time news. And I just wanted to discuss it. We got to come here, discuss this. How is this going to affect the Buffalo Bills in 2022? Does this hinder our Super Bowl chances? What is going to occur this season for the Bills without Von Miller? And I always take a look at the benefits of the positives of everything. Von Miller is still going to be helping our team in the background, regardless of being on the football field or not. Von Miller is going to be helping Greg Rousseau, Boogie Basham, AJ Epinesa, and this entire defensive line getting up to where they need to play. This is absolutely huge, huge news, guys. We got to discuss it. Nable's in the house in the chat. Steven, very upsetting day here for Bills Mafia. Hopefully by the end of this video, you guys will be able to keep your faith. Keep your faith in this season. Von Miller was that cherry on top for the Buffalo Bills, and he was that player to get us over any obstacles that a game could present. Even a zebra, a ref calling a bad play against the Bills. We had Von Miller. We were going to get over it this year. And unfortunately, we're not going to have him for the remainder of this year. It's just going to make things that much harder for the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl. But, I think every player needs to rise to this occasion. Just like we were without Trey White, we were winning games. We were winning games without Trey White. And I'm sure the Buffalo Bills are still going to be capable of winning games without Von Miller. Just look at last year, how we lost 13 seconds in the Kansas City Chiefs last year. Bills, we have been on the brink. We've been on the brink of making it to the Super Bowl. And if the ball bounced our way just one of those times, the Bills would have been in the Super Bowl, right? So I think regardless of Von Miller being here or not, Buffalo Bills may very well get lucky and still end up in the Super Bowl. But it is a hard, hard pill to swallow. I'm sick. Like, honestly, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a rock in my chest, dude. It's like hard to breathe, to be honest. And then looking at Sean McDermott, he just had a press conference too. I mean, Sean McDermott definitely looked teary-eyed. He looked emotionally upset. And, I can't imagine how he feels. This season and all the injuries for the Buffalo Bills this year have been such a joke, such a disaster. Every single player on our team has gotten hurt this year. Think about it. Josh Allen hurt. Deion Dawkins hurt. I mean, who hasn't been hurt this year? Dawson Knox, Gabe Davis, right? I guess Stephon Diggs is really the only player that has not significant starter for the Bills. Stephon Diggs is the only guy. Steven says, I feel like I had this stuck in my butt. I know, man. So unfortunate. So freaking unfortunate. Von Miller's out. Coming in at the most crucial times, man. Going to the games, hearing that train horn. You knew Von Miller was going to show up during that train horn. But, the question now is who's going to be that player for the Bills? Who's going to be that player for the Bills? Von's still going to contribute to this team, just not on the field, guys. So does it look like we sign in Odell? Odell wants to probably go to the team that gives him the most chance at winning a Super Bowl. And I don't know if it's all about money. I think it definitely boils down to money too. But, man, I don't know if Odell comes here now that Von Miller's not going to be here. And it definitely makes things harder for the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl this year. It's not unreasonable, and it's not like it's impossible, but the Bills are just going to have to overcome things and just play their best football. And maybe, like Von Miller says, you got to get a little piece of that humble pie, right? That you learn most during losses, right? And we're truly going to find out about this Buffalo Bills defense. We had a transition last year from Jerry Hughes and Mario Addison and Harrison Phillips on this defensive line to now where we're really depending on Gregory Rousseau, Boogie Basham, AJ Epinesa. We're depending on our draft picks with Von Miller and Ed Oliver and Jordan Phillips, Shaq Lawson, right? Everyone needs to step up. Everyone needs to step up right now. Man, that'd be awesome. OBJ, if we brought him in this year and then potential of having him next year with Von Miller, we shall see. We shall see. And supposedly there's rumors that Odell wants to sign a 2-year deal. He doesn't just want to sign a little short stay for this season. He wants to sign a longer term deal. So, but that's all rumors. We really don't know. Trey Williams says, is Von's contract voidable for next year if he plays no games? Seems likely he won't play whatsoever. Man, oh my God. I didn't even really, oh my God. Trey White getting injured on Thanksgiving last year, didn't see an appearance until Thanksgiving. So is this going to be the same for Von Miller? Holy God. Like, are we not going to see Von Miller until Thanksgiving next year because of this? Are you guys kidding me right now? I don't even want to think about that. Trey White's recovery, everyone's different. Trey White was in tip-top shape, and they say usually when you're in great shape, you recover from ACLs a little bit quicker. Man, I would never. I don't know. I wouldn't void his contract. I think there are voids in there for injuries. It's such a shame, dude. He was walking on it. He was like, fine. He's willing to play with a brace. It's like, my God, dude. So they go in and they found a little hairline tear in Von Miller's ACL. And obviously you got to protect it. Oh my God. What a freaking upsetting day here for freaking Bills Mafia. It's like, as soon as we think we're getting healthy, as soon as we think we're going to get Von back, as soon as we think like Trey White is good and all these players, man, it's like, we got to start all over. But here's the official post on Twitter. McDermott just announced, Chris Brown said it here, Von Miller is out for the year during exploratory surgery. It was discovered he had an ACL tear. It's unfortunate for Von. We definitely feel for Von Miller. My God, dude. My God. He's just like done everything right since coming here for the Bills. Totally won our hearts here in Buffalo. I mean, team captain for Bills Mafia right off the bat. Going against the Jets this week, and he's out. Let's just see some other posts here. With a torn ACL, there's a strong chance Von Miller won't be ready at the beginning of next season. Oh, my God. So, freaking absolutely crazy, dude. I can feel that. I feel that, Snoop Dogg. I don't know if that's about the Bills, but get rid of that picture. My bad. But I feel that. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Von Miller. This freaking injury bug is brutal, guys. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, Nabel, he had an MCL. He had like a meniscus. We thought it was just a meniscus. We didn't think it was an ACL. Oh my gosh. The injuries. And here's another report. McDermott, Jordan Phillips, Matt Milano, Reggie Gilliam not practicing today. Milano is day to day with a knee or leg injury. So this could very well be the second game in a row versus the Jets where we don't have Matt Milano. Saw what the Jets did against us. The injuries have just been piling up for Bills Mafia this year. It's tough. And to be honest, this is probably the hardest year to win the Super Bowl in the Sean McDermott era, just because of all the injuries and the shuffling and everything that has been going on. But wouldn't that fit the Buffalo Bills? Wouldn't that fit blue-collar Buffalo? All the hurdles and all the things that we've had to overcome throughout our history, the Music City Miracle, the no goal with the Sabres, right? All these things until now, going to 4 straight Super Bowls and not winning one. All these things have compiled Bills Mafia and the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo's fan base. I don't know. I still believe in this story. for the Buffalo Bills to win the Super Bowl, guys. Super unfortunate Von Miller is out. I had to go live, do an emergency press conference. I might go live later tonight. Still trying to gather my thoughts on the situation here. Horrible. I really didn't even consider the fact that we're going to be missing Von next year as well. I'm really focused on this year, but trying to get to the Super Bowl this year. But again, Von Miller being out potentially until Thanksgiving, Christmas time next year. That's rough. That is so rough. And to be honest, maybe Odell Beckham, man, maybe this ups the price with Bean. Maybe Bean is like, hey, look, Von Miller's not here. We just missed Von Miller, who's going to be that cherry on top for the Bills this year to get us over all the obstacles a game can present. Like Von Miller was going to be that guy. He was that guy to just, sure, Cat, this is it. Bills are going to the Super Bowl. Doesn't matter who you got, what you guys try to do. If the NFL's rigged or not, doesn't matter. The Bills are too good. We're too good. We're going to overcome it. We're going to overcome it with Von Miller. But he's gone. He's gone. So there's one of two possibilities here, guys. We either step up as individuals, as every single player on this team, and we play like we don't have Von Miller, right? We got to realize that. Or we bring in a guy like Odell Beckham, a guy that maybe adds a little bit more juice to this team. And consider the Bills were wanting Odell Beckham even with Von Miller. We know. Brandon Beane and this team, we are desperate this year, guys. It's unfortunate. I'm the biggest Bills Mafia fan, have been the biggest Bills fan forever. I've been going live in these videos for 5+ years. Check out on Instagram, even well before Josh Allen was drafted. We've been doing this thing. And this is a big day for Bills Mafia. This is a big day. And honestly, in Sean McDermott's history here with Buffalo Bills, under the Sean McDermott era so far in Buffalo, this is by far the hardest year he's had to go to the Super Bowl. Absolutely heartbreaking here. Absolutely heartbreaking. Jeff Weaver says we have a bunch of young guys who have plenty of ability to step up and make an impact. It's football, injuries happy. This team is resilient. Yes, and that is the DNA of this team. Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier, they coach a great, resilient football team, but you still need talent to overcome great teams in the NFL, like the Chiefs, like the Bengals. If we go to the Super Bowl, whoever goes to that Super Bowl, you have to have great players to make plays. And it's about overcoming. Like, you're not always going to bring your A game every single Sunday. And that's why they say any given Sunday. Any team can beat any team any given Sunday. But when you have great players on your team, like a Von Miller, like an Odell Beckham, like these star players, like a Josh Allen, right? You have an ability to win every single game because of that player. Or if there's things happening in that game, if your entire team only brings their B game or their C game and you're playing a halfway decent opponent, a guy like Von Miller, Odell Beckham can get you the win. So it is an ACL tear. They did exploratory surgery on Von Miller today, and he is out for the season. ACL, they found a tear to Von Miller's ACL. He is not going to be on the field for Bills Mafia. And I mentioned it. He will be contributing. Don't forget how much Von Miller has already helped this team, not even being on the field. Yes, the train horn goes on third down. Von Miller's tearing up quarterbacks, being a top 10 defensive end in the NFL in sacks. Von Miller, golly, this is tough. This is absolutely tough. It's big. It's big, man. And honestly, there was a couple games this year I could say, you can't say Von Miller single-handedly won for the Bills, but if Von Miller didn't make the plays that he made, the debate that we would have lost. Crucial plays and crucial moments for Von Miller. Unreal, guys. The injury bug continues. I'm keeping my faith, though. I still have faith in the Super Bowl. It's going to be harder, but that fits Buffalo, right? It fits Buffalo. It fits us. We're meant for the hard. We're meant for 6 feet of snow. We're for shoveling our asses out, man. So Von Miller, I know you're not going to be on the field anymore this year. Maybe it hurts our chances with Odell Beckham. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe Odell comes in. That'd be even better. And Von's probably not going to be back until not the start of next year. This is rough, guys. This is absolutely rough. So I think Bills Mafia, we do our part. Everyone reach out to Von Miller, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you guys are. Reach out to Von. Just show him Bills Mafia love, man. He never had to come here. He didn't ever have to come to Buffalo. And the things that he's brought to Buffalo so far, it's just, man, I don't even care. It's worth every penny we gave him. So I'm going to hide off here. Maybe I'll go live later tonight, discuss this some more. You guys are all awesome, Bills Mafia. Hold your heads up high. I'm holding my head up high. I got faith. I got faith in this Super Bowl. And what better way to win it this year? And then think, if we win it this year, then we get back Von Miller. Woo-hoo-hoo. Get better, Von. We love you, baby. Check you guys soon. Peace out.